Hope you're all doing well. Fuck cramps, dude. What the fuck, man? I haven't had bad cramps in a while. And I woke up this morning and was just like, okay, thank you, body. What the fuck? Fucking A, though. Good morning. I hope you're all doing well. Gross. Just pain. That's it. Oh, I forgot. I actually. I'll grab it. I'll grab it later. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Bodies are so overrated. Oh, God. And of course, I ran across a fucking Instagram this morning that was like a dad explaining to his young daughter that when she's a woman, she'll be able to handle pain 10 times more than any man, and she's a superhero. And I'm just like, he's right, but I want to punch him in the throat at the same time. Fuck it. You should totally get a body form. They're fucking, seriously, it really does make things easier. It's not just for laying dresses. Like, it's so much easier making clothes when you have a form that fits your body. My Instagram is all sorts of things. It's mostly possums, but there's some, it's really weird. I'm sure you guys have run into this too, but there's this, like, I guess it's a phenomena or something where it's like, there's these people I've been following on Instagram and whatnot for like 10 plus years at this point. Whereas when I started following them, they were models and they're covered in tattoos and they're really cool. And I still follow them to this day, but now they're like have kids and make home content. It's really weird. But I still follow them because they still have all the cool tattoos and still do cool shit. But I've followed them so long, they like have established families now. And they talk about that. And it's weird. Punch dude in the jiggly bits. Use a spike chain mail glove, man. The crazy thing is you don't even have to do that. Like, you just have to put one of those sad tens machines on somebody and they're like, oh my God, you have to live with this. And I'm like, yeah, and we get fired when we call in sick because of it. It's weird. I don't know what state of play is. I don't know what that is. If there's any snake peoples that could help me identify the snake my mom found in my house, it's an animals channel. I probably could. The only, one of the few things I'm mildly confident in is, that's a gardener snake. That's a little gardener snake. It's just a baby. That's just a little gardener snake being feisty. It's weird, right? Like, I've thought about that. I thought about it. I remember when I was, like, in my mid-20s, late 20s, whatever, and my friends started having kids. And this was, like, before family channels and all that garbage, but, like, they started creating hashtags. Like, that's what they were doing. And they're like, this is basically my baby's photo album. So when they are an adult and they have an Instagram, they can go look at their hashtag of their name and they'll see the history of their pictures or whatever on Instagram. I thought it was weird then. I was like, I love looking through my mom's photo albums, but not publicly. What up, Bacon? I am cramping and feel like crap. How are you? That's one thing that really annoys me about some creators. Once they have kids, it becomes 100% their personality. It's all they talk about. I get you love your kids, but I get it. Yeah, no, I totally understand. I get gardener snakes in my house all the time. Just scoop them up with a dustpan if you're scared and put it outside. Yep, same. I get them we see them in the yard every day, all the time. And they're these little guys, and they do that little coil up and look at you like they're trying to be fierce or whatever. They're adorable, but they're really, really, really good for your garden and really good for the environment. So you want to keep them around. They eat slugs and grasshoppers, and they eat all the things that are trying to eat our gardens. They're really good. Good morning, Pete. How are you, love? What is this combo of biddies? Thank you, Pete. Thank you for dude. We were just introduced to this very odd, the hearts, whatever the fuck this is that's happening. Because no shit, someone accidentally pushed it yesterday and was like, "Why is Twitch stealing my bits? What happened?" But I think it's I was thinking about it last night. It's a little fucked up if you don't know what that heart is on mobile yet, because genuinely, like everywhere else in the world, the heart is just follow or like the content. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Thank you for those biddies, though. I appreciate you. I don't quite understand the combo thing, but be careful. I don't want anyone losing bits on accident. Good God. Are garden snakes corn snakes? They are both colubrids. You want me to get real nerdy about it? Yeah, they're similar. They're both a colubrid. So colubrids don't have venom, and they also do not squeeze their prey to death. Colubrids literally are just hunters that swallow their prey whole. So, like, rat snakes are colubrids, gardener snakes, king snakes, coral snakes. Well, no, not coral snakes, the other one. There's, like, red touches yellow, and then there's red touches black, friend to Jack. The red touches black one, it's just a different, it's literally, it comes down to their scales. Like, venomous vipers and stuff, obviously, they have venom. Pythons, if you look at a python's scale formation, like, all over their body, they don't have scales that are, like, overlapped like a fish, like this. They have scales that are like this, and they're just one after another so that they can constrict something and not get their scales caught. Whereas colubrids usually tend to be very fast. They're just active hunters. They have to go out and just catch things and swallow it immediately. They have a special type of scale that makes them very fast and very, like, aerodynamic. And they also musk, which is fucking gross. My least favorite thing in the world about colubrids is their defense mechanism, again, because they have no squeezy technique, they have no venom, is that they just violently diarrhea all over you, and it smells horrific. It's horror. They're so gross. Thank you for those biddies, Petey. I appreciate you. Thanks for the combo level 5, whatever that means. That's new. So I think they're trying to do something like TikTok. And the only reason I know about this is I've seen a lot of TikTokers on true crime shows. But if you TikTok, you probably are more familiar with this. But people, like, buy roses or buy emotes that just, like, show up on the screen or whatever. And it's, like, their version of bits. And I think Twitch is trying to do something like that. Like, if someone, you know, does the combo heart thing, then someone else can add to it, and it, like, goes up levels and levels, but I don't know what the fuck that means. I don't know what the levels mean. I don't know if you get anything. Like, I have no idea. I think of the cheese-filled pretzels. No shit, I'm not even kidding you, Yesterday Reasonable. When it first popped up, and Jade accidentally hit it and was like, why is Twitch taking my bits? What the fuck happened? She was on mobile. That was my very, very first thing. I was like, she said, what are combos? And I was like, isn't that, like, a weird snack you get at the gas station? That's literally the only thing so it's one person just I don't know, I don't understand it. I'm very thankful for the biddies, but I don't quite understand why. It just pops up hearts garbage on your stream. Yeah. Do they float across the stream? So it's literally like TikTok. It feels like it's for babies that don't have alerts or something. It's such a weird update, but I swear to God, I mean, bless them. I don't know what it is. Twitch is obsessed with TikTok. They want to be TikTok. I don't understand what the fuck that is. Thank you so much for subbing to the class, keeping the classy alive, and giving a fucking anus swings for 28 months. Trouble, I appreciate you. Please go forth and be consensual in all the ways, because nothing in this world is sexier than pure sober consent. And thank you for resubbing for 3 months in advance. I fucking appreciate you. My mom freaked out when she found the baby gardener snake. I was just like, it looks like a gardener snake. Just picked him up and put him outside after I got a picture of him being fierce. I was like, he's not even big enough to bite me. No shit. Like, yeah, we get really cool. I mean, it is confusing. Like, I understand your mom's nerves. You probably know this, Dream, but gardener snakes come in a million different varieties. There's gardener snakes that have, like, a green stripe, a red stripe, a blue stripe. There's a really pretty gardener snake in the south that's, like, rainbow colored. Like, there's all sorts. So it's good to be cautious. I just love gardener snakes. I used to catch them when I was a kid. Thank you so much for subbing to the class, keeping the classy alive, and giving a fucking anus swings for 21 months with that motherfucking Prime sub. Don't forget your Prime subs. Every time you do, Jeff Bezos gets a $5 bill shoved up his greasy-ass G-string, and he does nothing for society. Please stop it. Find someone who needs a smile, and I appreciate you. Good morning, Eliza. How are you? When do we get our hats and glasses? I don't know. I want them to stop being TikTok. We're not TikTok. It just makes a leaderboard and more levels. It gets more and more stupid. It's like, is it on my screen right now? I don't even have my stream popped up. Is it? Weird. Interesting. I'll have to watch for it. Nope. So it's actually not called a gardener snake. It's just like a mispronunciation. Yeah. It's like, hold on. Yeah, I wanted to make sure it's garter snake, but we all just like, it's one of those weird mandala, whatever things where it's like everybody just calls it gardener snake, and we've just done that for so long that it's like gardener, we're mixed up. But yeah, there's really no such thing as a gardener snake. It's garter snake, but I think we all called it gardener snake when we were kids, right? I didn't know. Our Choco Lab brought in the second half only. Oh, bless. My dogs try to kill him. They never have gotten one, thank fuck. TikTok's so hot right now. I can't with that. It's not on yet until you do the combos again. Interesting. I'll have to watch for it. Probably, yeah, we find them in the garden, and they're really good for your garden. I know I say that all the time. I know there's people out there that have some fears of snakes, and I totally respect your fear of snakes. Garter snakes, I'm going to say gardener now. Garter snakes are so good for your garden. They genuinely eat slugs, they eat snails, they eat grasshoppers, they eat everything that's terrible for your garden. Like, they're really, really, really good pest control. You definitely want to keep garter snakes around. Gardener snakes, whatever. Yeah. I don't know. I think I called them gardener snakes. I think for years I thought they were gardener snakes. I don't think I knew any better. He found the second half the next day and brought it up to the door. Oh, bless him. He was bringing you a treat. That's like my dog's Mayshar. Do you remember when Bill was killing mice last summer? My girl Lil, we haven't had any mice this year, thank fuck. And I think it's because the yard is so under control that they're just nowhere near the house, thank God. But last year we had a mice problem where one got in. And of course, if one mouse gets in, then whatever. But Lilith is the one that brought it in. All summer she was killing mice. Like, she's a murderer. She's amazing. But she would go out in the yard and she'd find one. She'd pounce on it. But she wouldn't, like, kill it. She would just hold it and it's in her mouth until it had a heart attack. And then she would bring it to me and drop it all, like, twitching and sad. She did that so many times that towards the end of the summer, she dragged one in the house. And when she blopped it out of her mouth, it wasn't dead and it ran off in my house. So we had to deal with mice last year. We don't have them anymore, thank fuck. I went psychopath on the house. But that made me feel very, very dirty. Good morning, Crispy. How are you, love? Yes, it's like how some people say hamster instead of hamster. I think we have a lot of animals like that where we just, or it's like how there's a bunch of bears that aren't bears, probably. We have so many types of gardener snakes in Oklahoma, along with tons of danger noodles. Do you guys have like poisonous snakes? My Discord just crashed again. It's doing that thing where it's just a gray screen. It's so weird. When I was a kid, we used to catch bull snakes. And my mom would get so paranoid because they look just like rattlers. And she super, super did not want us catching them. But we were kids. So, of course, we're like, oh, I can totally tell a difference. I can see when it doesn't have a rattle. And we'd catch them. But bull snakes, literally, like, their defense mechanism is to look like a rattlesnake. And we used to catch that shit all the time when we were kids. It was not good. Only mouse we got is this new rat dog. Dude, you want to know something crazy? Lilith, like, has a death wish for tiny dogs. My girl Lil, she want this one. She genuinely, like, we take her to a dog park that's specifically for big dogs, but every once in a while, someone will show up that has a big dog and a small dog. So they don't go to the small dog park. They bring their small dog into the big dog park, and I immediately have to put a leash on Lil because I swear to God, she wants to kill them. She puts her mouth around them and just sits there, and I'm like, oh my God, this is not good. She has a murderous soul. That sweet, sweet bitch behind me. Our neighbor has exterminators that forced all the mice out of their house and went into ours. Oh, that's lovely. Wash. Yep, people love, I mean, why? And then we remove letters. I know I bring this one word up too often, but vegetable. I have to crash my Discord. I don't know what the fuck's going on with it. Vegetable. It's veggie table. Veggie table. Vegetable. Where the fuck did that happen? She can eat Blanche. Jake does that to Blanche too. No shit. What the fuck is that? It's so bizarre. She does the same thing. And like Trick has no interest in tiny dogs. He's like, whatever. And the tiny dogs don't give a fuck, but I know it's been doing this to me all week. It's not like, I don't know. It's not like broken. I have to go into Task Manager and close it because I'll have Discord open and it's fine. And then all of a sudden the whole Discord app just goes Discord gray. Like the whole thing. And then it's not working anymore. It's been doing it to me for days. I don't know what the fuck's going on. And I don't have Canary. I have the normal Discord right now. But once I crash it and open it, it's fine. It's just like does this thing where it's like, no, I'm just gonna be a gray screen for now. Okay. No shit. I mean, and seriously, Jack, like we put her on the leash and then she watches them like a hunter. She has like hunter mode on. It makes me very nervous. I just super don't want my dog to kill any other dogs. But she's got murder in her soul. Hold on, where am I going? Mouse and animals. Oh, okay, come on though. Jake in the background. Hold on, you guys gotta see this. I feel I have Jake energy. I could also see Discord gray being a color at a warehouse. It's like the color of Lowe's shelvings. So this is the mouse, but then Eliza posted that. That's Jake. That beautiful face. Just for those that weren't around when Jake came into our lives, I have to give you a preface on this beautiful dog. I've told this story before and you'll probably recognize the story, but this is the dog that the story is about. Jake was a rescue. Jake was used as a bait dog by those horrible, horrible people that deserve a very special circle of hell. If you don't know what that is, it's people who are into dog fighting and dogs that don't have an aggression and don't want to kill each other. They use them as bait. So basically, they were going to use Jake to let other dogs kill Jake so that they can get used to killing each other. New circles. That's Jake, the one in the background. That's the one. This beautiful baby right here. That's the pup that genuinely, that's where this pup came from. I love that we have this picture because seriously, like, this is very common. It's fucking disgusting. People that abuse animals deserve very, very unique circles of hell that I can't even imagine. I worked in medical. He's perfect. Jake is perfect, but like, Jake was genuinely used as a fucking bait dog. It's disgusting. Same. That face is spiritual level. Yeah. People are so gross. Can you imagine hurting a dog? Cheers to Jake. I thought that bear was Lil. Look at her. She's so creepy. Same, super Bubba. I didn't even know that was a thing until Eliza taught me that. Like, clearly I'm aware of dog fighting. Like, we're all aware that there's this horrible, like, population of people. I'm just talking smoke out. There's a horrible population of people that believe in dog fighting and support dog fighting, and they pit dogs against each other. And it's part of the reason pit bulls have gotten this horrible, horrible, stereotype on them. I mean, obviously, like, I'm not sitting around thinking how to dog fight, so I'd never really even conceptualized that, like, oh, they have to train the dogs to kill each other, so some dogs just get to be dinner? Okay. It's fucking gross. I have a friend who's rescued bait dog. No shit. It's missing an ear and a chunk of its shoulder. That little guy gets all the love in the world now, and he's probably the sweetest dog in the entire world, right? That's what's fucked. Blanche likes to crawl in his mouth, so we sing, oh, working at the whale wash. Oh. That's so cute, though. I followed an account on TikTok that found a foster pup that had a little broken leg and their mouth taped shut. Circles of hell. Very, very unique circles of hell. That's Junie. That is so sad. I watch a lot, like, I don't watch rescue accounts, but my Instagram feeds me stories that are a lot of rescues. Possum rescues. I get a lot of possum rescues. I do love me some possums. But a lot of like people that find a dog or a call, you know, of a rescue or something like that. I've never seen a dog taped shut. That is so fucked up. That is so fucking disgusting. That stresses me out. I'm so happy that there's people out there that save these dogs, because animal abusers, dudes. I just don't know what to do about that. We were talking about this recently. Oh God. Oh, I think it was Mike was talking about, like, their neighbor or something there was a baby animal or something, and the kids were like poking at it and kind of like irritating it, and the mom just stood there and watched the whole time. And I'm just like one of the first things that kind of sticks with you, I think, is, I guess it stuck with me when I was like a kid and heard this for the first time, is like one of the first signs of a sociopath is torturing animals. I don't think anybody doesn't know that, right? It's like one of the first signs of being a fucking serial killer is being cruel to animals. Why would you not? I mean, as a mom, I'm not a mom, so I don't matter. In my opinion, it doesn't count. But like, I'd be nipping that shit in the bud. What the fuck, dude? If you hurt dogs, I assume you're a trash human that needs to be immediately punched in the taint over and 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 over again with a glove covered in Legos. Like just Lego. Ow, I hit myself with my ring. But you know what I'm just keep going. Yep. Speaking of fun little animals though, I cannot remember the name. Oh, I found. Do you guys remember Lil Bub? I'm trying to think of what the name of this account was. If you remember Lil Bub was an adorable little special needs cat that got pretty famous on social media. The cat, yes. And do you remember Lil Bub? Lil Bub ended up not having any eyes eventually, but like did have eyes at one point, but had that disease where they like swelled really big in Lil Bub's head or something. I found a new cat Instagram that has the same disease, and my God, why are these cats so cute? I cannot fucking remember the name of this cat. But the captions are always, the cat's name is having emotions because the cat is always scrunching its nose right here, but it has these huge fucking bugged out eyes and it goes, it's not as special needs as Bub, like it's very mobile and everything, but it definitely has those big, crazy, like water filled eyes. It's so cute. I'll have to find it. I know. Lil Bub, I mean, animals, they're just the best. Yeah, Lil Bub the cat. Uh-huh. I watched something recently where someone oh my God, it was so funny. I finally finished Modern Family. I know I told you guys I've been watching all of Modern Family, 11 seasons. Fucking crazy. Pretty cute show though. I did enjoy it. But there's a season where like a famous dog comes on the show or whatever and they all start talking trash about Grumpy Cat and I was like, "Oh, Grumpy Cat. Oh, my heart. I miss Grumpy Cat." Yes, no shit, Grin. I was just gonna bring that up. Yeah, literally, I remember when Lil Bub got to meet Tartar Sauce Grumpy Cat, and it was legendary. It was. They're just special needs cats. They're just fucking hilarious looking. Fuck yes, cuteness. Sometimes you just need some happy feelings. Like seriously, I don't know what it is about Modern Family, but like at least one out of every 5 episodes, I end up crying at the end because of some heartfelt moment or some family shit, and I really like it because it's like a really good example of just like how families can be every different shape, size, and like formation and broken and unbroken and whatever, and it's still okay. And I like that. I feel like it's one of the first sitcoms that showed like mixed families or like what therapists like to say broken families just doing it and being fine as opposed to just like this perfect nuclear family like working it out all the time. Like they have real problems. People get divorced, shit like that. Like I liked it for that. It's a cute show. It was cute. If you like just a cute sitcom and you need to laugh, it's pretty funny. The only thing that drove me crazy, if you've ever seen Modern Family, is there are some characters in the show that just genuinely over 11 years never fucking change. Like horror, like has anybody watched Modern Family? Can you identify with this? Like some of the fucking characters on that show never stop lying to each other. Up until quite literally last episode, 11th season. Like the episode is centered around a fucking lie. And I'm just like, man, that is the only thing I've never had any successful relationship, friendship or otherwise, that is so heavily inundated in just like withholding information and lying constantly and then getting caught over and over and over and over and over again for 11 fucking years straight in your 40s. Like, it's time to stop. I don't know. That drives me crazy. That just seems like bizarre to me. Communication is like, in my opinion, part of the reason relationships last or work is, you know, being open about those hard truths and stuff like that with each other, not the other, not this fucking like just lie forever, over and over again. Like that is crazy. we're a generational household, and when we have all the extended fam over, it's a solid mix of just about every type of sexuality and family type. I love it. I love that. My family was so not that growing up. I'm jealous of that a lot. Like, actually, in this last episode, like, they're all hugging, and it's this huge family, and Jay's, like, the patriarch. He's the grandpa of the family, whatever, and, he's, like, holding everybody and hugging. I'm gonna cry if I think about it too hard, and he usually has, like, these soft-spoken kind of, like, wise words he says every once in a while at the end of an episode, and he just says out loud to everybody, he's like, make sure to hold this hug, because there's a lot of people who don't have this, and I was like... Why don't I have that? You know what I'm saying? That shit hits. What up, Zoe? Good morning, love. I hope you're doing well. So, apologies for being late, cramping. The plan for today is, like, in 30 minutes, trudge through some fucking Fallout with Beth. I don't know. Both of us are feeling kind of shitty. The weather is shitty, and I'm cramping really hard, so we're gonna do our best to, like, do some things. We've had plans to do this for a while, but we want to level up characters to level 50 so we can be ghouls and then go fishing. Eliza, did you see they added fishing to Fallout 76, by the way? I thought of you immediately. But yeah, they added fishing, but also I really want to be a ghoul. And neither of us, like, I've fucked around in Fallout in the past couple months a little bit, but not very much. And neither of us have played in so long. I don't know if it's added yet, if it's an announcement or if it's already in, but yeah. Yeah. Fucking fishing. It's added. Fuck yes. I love me some fishing in a game. Some of my fondest memories are finding Eliza barefoot by the water. Slapping her little hobbit feet, fishing. The fish prefer it when you're barefoot. What up, VR? I hope you're doing well, honeybean. But did you find out in Fallout what? It's not buggy? Incredible. That's like a miracle. My goal for next year, go to Pride Parade with a t-shirt that says free dad hugs. And I know Cocky will have a similar shirt. That's adorable. I mean, okay, Crispy, I have to tell you, though, as someone who frequents Pride Parades regularly, because gay, dad takes on a very new meaning at a gay Pride Parade. In general, most of us gays don't have dads. So daddy took the place, and that's a sex thing. You know what I'm saying? So, like, dad hug, like, I'd straight up, if I saw someone with dad hug on their shirt, I'd be like, Daddy, hug me! And I'd bend over and show them my butthole. Do you know what I'm saying? The dad part, because we don't have them, it doesn't really, like, oh, a dad, like, it's more just like, are you gonna hit me and call me your good little girl? You know what I'm saying? So, like, just bring a flogging device. I don't know. Be ready. You don't want to disappoint. You want to be there for it. Like, we don't half-ass, right? We whole ass, and you will be getting a lot of whole ass. I'm just, like, straight up. It wouldn't even register. I don't know what a dad hug is. A daddy hug, that being said. But I don't know. I don't know what that is. Mommy would probably get something similar. But I would just bring a flogger. Like, just be ready for that. You might get real, but, like, that's a sex thing. You're going to be handed leashes. Do you know what I'm saying? And then looked at strange if you don't know how to act with said leash. Walk the dog. Just walk the dog. It's a person. Walk the dog. It dropped yesterday. No shit, that's perfect. It could be like father figure hugs. The Faja hug. Unless you want to be a daddy, in which case I'm not hating. I'm just preparing you. You're going to be a daddy. Like, Crispy. I mean, this And like cocky will know exactly what I mean. I know she's not here to hear this right now, but I'm not exaggerating in any way, shape, or form. 9 out of 10 people that I see that go into the Thunderdome at Burning Man look like you. And they are violently homosexual. Like, strip down to some khaki shorts, throw a leather bandolier thing on, you are the gay daddy of Burning Man. Like, stacked, beard, luscious hair, a bitch. Glasses? Oh my god. I wish I had pictures. I don't carry my phone around to show you how. I'm not kidding. They're all just like greasy and abs and fucking stacked, but they have big gray beards and beautiful hair, and they're all shirtless, and then they get in the Thunderdome and fucking like fight each other and then probably fuck. I have no idea. But like, you are the quintessential daddy. So like, putting the dad on is just, it's insult to injury. But if you want that, I'm just saying, like, get it. You'll get so many really interesting touches. Mm-hmm. It makes it 100 times worse better. Depending on what, and I know you don't give a fuck, but like, it, for other, like, you know, it's different at a pride parade. No, I mean it as a compliment. Like, Crispy, you are a regulation hottie. And you are, I mean, if you need it, you're a daddy. Like, that's all I have, like, I mean it in a very complimentary way. Crisp daddy. I'm inappropriate. It's true. And the beauty, though, Crispy, is going to a pride parade, none of it matters. Everybody just wants to love. It's all about love. None of it matters. It's just love. That's it. It's beautiful. Everybody's just love. Crisp daddy. That actually has a really good flow to it. That being said, you're setting yourself. You're either setting yourself up or others for deep disappointment. The way it's just like listening to my friends talk about the gay scene is wild. It is so easy to get your dick sucked in certain contexts. It's wild. Like, not only is the bottom to top ratio absolutely crazy. Like, please, my beautiful gays, speak to this. This is totally off, but this is what I've been told. Like, it's a straight up, like, 9. There's 9 bottoms for every 1 top in the gay community. It's just like, you're just swimming in hungry butts. And like, they literally go to these like sex parties and gay bars and stuff where they'll see a daddy like you across the bar and they just go, and you get your dick sucked. Like, it's not, it's just, it's very, I'm a little jelly a little bit. Have fun, Viata. I hope it's wonderful. You're gonna love it. A glory hole meetup? What does that even mean? I have no idea what that means. What does that mean? Like, how many glory holes would we need? How many people are on one side? What does that mean? If you're bi, you can only celebrate half of Pride Month, and only if you're with the same sex. If you're bi, but you're with an opposite gendered partner right now, you don't count. That's what I've been told. Have you ever talked to your therapist about that stuff, Rod? Because I've read a lot of things about how the whole like daddy mommy thing absolutely kind of has to do with some latent sexual tension between people and their parents. I'm not saying you want to fuck your dad or anything, but like, you want to fuck your dad? There's some shit there, though. We read about it in college. It was pretty wild. You should see how deep that goes in there. I mean, not everything is childhood associated. No one has perfect childhood. So saying you have a fucked up childhood is like being like saying you have skin. Like, okay. Now, if you have a unicorn horn growing out of the bottom of your spine around the sacral area, I want to hear about that. I want to hear about how the fuck you've got a horn coming out of your sacral spine. Like, that I'm very interested in. But like, who the fuck had a golden child. Like, what? Sorry, Ty, but I'm not going to make your ice cream licking contest. I feel there's some innuendo there. I never enjoyed it myself, but I get the kink. I've always been a boink and let boink kind of person. Same. You do, like, enjoy. I like, there's very few things in the world that I get actual ick from. It's just like, I'm not into that specifically. But, like, as long as people are enjoying themselves and it's consensual and across the board, you do you, boo-boo. Enjoy yourself. Or in my experience, if you have top energy or switch energy, you get ate like fucking dessert. That was my first experience with a woman and defining women of being, wait. In my experience, if you're a top energy or switch energy, I could see that. I had to reread it again for my brain. Exactly, Rod. Like, it does, none of that icks me out. It's just like, to each their own. It's like me and my I have a weird, like, fetishy thing with forearms and hands. But no one icks over that for some reason. People will ick a foot fetish all day, but what are these but tarsals versus metatarsals? Like, arguably, my hands have done much filthier things than my feet have. Like, do you even contemplate how much cum I have had on my hands? Blood, guts, vomit, shit, baby, detritus. My feet have never had any of that on it, but people are they're always willing to jump on a foot and fucking ick. You like feet? Like, what the fuck? Hands? But I want to, like, worship hands and shit, and God knows where your hands have been. It's probably why I'm so obsessed with washing hands. Musician hands, there's something super unique. Like, I can call a guitarist's fingers. I can call someone's hands. Like, if I just see someone in public and I just see their hands about, I can almost 100% call a musician. I know what your hands look like. It's a thing, right? Everybody has a thing. I don't know why mine ended up hands and arms for some reason, but it totally did. Do you not step in mystery liquids and substances? Not barefoot. Mm-mm. Not near as often as my hands are getting into mystery liquids and things. I don't think so. Well, Eliza, like, with these guys, honestly, it's gotten so much better since my yard is not mud anymore. But because of these fuckers dragging in sticks and wheat and hay all the time, I basically live in shoes. So, the only time I'm barefoot is in bed, really. So the chances of me stepping on something gross are really, really slim to none. That's probably why, to be real. Yay! Oh, my, I sent that to him. I don't know if he's seen it yet. I haven't heard anything back. We shall see. Yeah. You can also see where you're stepping most of the time, yes. Yes. Which is not, I mean, this carpet, though, has definitely thrown me off a little. Like, I have, like, that beige white carpet everywhere. I got this little throw carpet to put down under the couch, but because it's black and it has, like designs on it and stuff, I do miss stuff, and I've stepped on some sticks, and that hurts. His feet buffs, dude, for real, just walk on literally anything. My feet used to be really tough like that. Sockless in bed, free raw dog in the covers, 100%. I'm one of those people that I regulate my temperature with my feet while I'm sleeping. So, like, more often than not, I have one foot out and one foot in. And, like, I slowly creep that foot in to keep myself warmer, or I stick that foot out more to keep myself cooler. It's like, it's weird. I've no other people do this, though. It's like my temperature regulation while I'm sleeping, and I can't do it if I have socks on. I spend most of the day barefoot. Granted, I constantly clean my floors. Yeah, I do, like, I know Crispy identifies with this, but I have the same, like, I love me some clean floors, and when I clean my floors, I make sure to walk around barefoot, like, in socks, just to revel in it for at least a couple hours. Foot heat sink, that's literally, yeah, that. Because I turn into that, like, that infernal sun at nighttime, and my chest just, and I just heat up. So my foot is like my little gauge. I used to have hardcore feet when I was a kid. My dad used to call me Leatherfoot. Do you, Allison, see? I know I've like seen memes about this where it's like a 1 foot in, 1 foot out thing. And you know, usually the response is like, but what about the monster under the bed? Isn't it going to get your foot? My bed's on the ground, motherfuckers. Cheat codes. Cheers. I kind of feel that, Serlin. I wonder if it's like, you know how compression socks regulate blood flow and stuff, but when you're laying down, maybe you don't need that. I want to do a Pride art piece, but there's so many inspo pics I've found, I don't know what to pick. You know, Dream, what I do when I'm like paralyzed and I don't know what to paint, I just think, literally, I think like, what's something I like? Like, I paint, like, I've been doing this for the past year and it's kind of helped, but like, I challenge myself, like, what would I put on my wall? Because the inspiration can be off the charts where it's like that paralyzation by choice. You're just like, I don't know what to do. I get into Pinterest and I'll just be scrolling for hours and I find too much inspiration and then I don't know what to do. So I'll sit there and I'm like, what would I put on my wall? So that's why I started that last unicorn painting that I have in my spare bedroom right now. Because I was like, I want a last unicorn painting on my wall. That's what I like. I'm going to paint, and it just makes the process so much smoother. So like, make a Pride theme, but like something you like, you know? The white monster slushie I shared in movie night last night made me think of you. No, I did not. Ew. Dude. I put on my feisty pants yesterday. I don't know why, and decided that immediately after stream, I was going to make a 3-course meal and a cake. I don't know what's happened. I think it's mania. But I was so tired after stream yesterday. Literally sat here and stretched for a minute and then took the dogs out, and I was like, it's kind of rainy and gross. Maybe I'll make soup. So I decided to go out and get all the ingredients and everything to make homemade soup and focaccia bread. And I made salads. And then I made a fucking cake. Like a 2-tiered cake. I was not sitting last night for movie night at all. Like a psycho. I don't know. I didn't sit well. Maybe it was the period on its way. Dude. Pete, you gotta bake bacon. Seriously. Like, it is so superior. I don't understand. It stays flat. It stays in its perfect shape. It's always perfect. Like, I'm not a chef, but man, baking bacon is where it's fucking at. And I always bring Zeke a piece because otherwise the smell genuinely drives him insane and I feel really bad. Like, who the fuck can just stand being inundated in bacon smell and not being fed any bacon? So I don't do it to tease him. I genuinely save the perfect piece and I walk in and I'm like, here you go. Satiate your taste buds so you're not driven insane by the smell in the house right now. Because after that, then it's just like, is sweet Italian sausage and onions simmering in butter. Like, all those smells are just like, your nerves are like, give me the food now. Fuck. Baked bacon, it's just superior. It's just fucking, I've never done it with brown sugar, but I need to. Because candied bacon sounds the fuck, like, amazing. Raiders, Green Days! Welcome, Raiders. My name's Katie, and it's wonderful to see you. Green Days, it's beautiful to see you, Honeybean. I hope you're doing well. Cheers. Happy day of the week. Whatever day. Cocky, drive safe! Please drive safe. We'll see you when you get back, Honeybean. Did someone say bacon? Dude, yeah. I made bacon and soup and bread last night. And I wanted to tell you, Crispy, actually, I used our pizza crust recipe. That's the focaccia I made, and it was perfect. Like, I didn't know what... I'm not... So, bless him. Zeke cooks every night for us. You guys know this. I say I don't cook. I don't enjoy cooking, but we do HelloFresh. Zeke cooks all of the HelloFresh. I do not cook the HelloFresh. When I cook, it's usually like, I'm going to start at 9 a.m. and I'm going to do some fucking extravagant project or something weird because I just need time to go by or something like that, right? So, no shit. So, I'm in the kitchen last night when Zach gets off work and he comes in and I'm like doing soup and stuff and whatever. And I have a cake in the oven. So, I'm already kind of doing too many things at once. Like, I'm not trying to challenge myself, but like I have X amount of hours to get all this done. So, I was like, I'll bake the cake while I'm sauteing the onions and the garlic and da-da-da-da. So, I've got all this shit going on, right? And he walks in the kitchen, he's like, oh, it smells so good, I'm so excited. And I was like, yeah, I was at the store and I got all the ingredients and I forgot to get any bread. And he was like, oh man, I was hoping you'd make your focaccia. My 18-hour focaccia. My brain was like, ugh! And I just kind of did that, like, stop stirring and didn't look at him and just kind of, like, stared at the dials on my oven for, like, 60 seconds. Like, what the fuck is he? Oh my God, the pizza crust. And I was like, you know what? I can do it. And he's like, really? You don't have to. And I'm like, no, I can do this. I can make focaccia, homemade soup, and a cake and salads all in one go. I can do this. I can fucking. So I did. I used my new mixer, which is still. I didn't know. I know. I didn't know the glory that is a KitchenAid. That thing is literally like a utility knife. I don't know what to say. It's everything. I'm obsessed with this mixer so much. I actually feel like I have this like hardcore tool in my kitchen that I'm obsessed with. So not only did I make the cake in it, but then I started making fucking focaccia. But this focaccia pizza crust, it's considered technically like what is it? The Detroit style pizza crust. The Crispy found, you can do it in one day. Like you make the dough, it only rises for 2 hours, and then you squish it out another 30 minutes, and that's it. And I was like, fuck, I have time to do that. Like, granted, we ate at 11 o'clock at night, but really that's only an hour later than normal, so it's not that bad. Really? And I did it, and it was phenomenal. Like, it worked out perfectly as just focaccia. I didn't know if it would. I was really risking it for the biscuit, but it was great, and it worked, and it was fantastic. But that's what I did. That's the recipe. For those that don't know, Rod and I made charity pizza, which means you guys donated for fucked up ingredients for St. Jude. We made this pizza and everything. That's the crust we used. It was so perfect. That crust is so fucking good. Like, it's just golden brown crispy, fucking fluffy in the middle. It's so good. I don't know. And it doesn't take 18 hours. Like, genuinely 2-hour rise, take it out, pat it down into the pan, another half hour to an hour, and you're good to go. That's it. 3-hour bread is incredible. Any bread recipe that I can get in 3 hours, oh, what's that? What the fuck is that? Like, that's just amazing. Dazed, please go stand up, stretch your legs, get some beverages and snacks and whatnot, and take a breather. You've been sitting. I love you. Thank you for the raid, honey bean. But that's the recipe we used if anybody would like to make it. It's genuinely so easy. It's stupid easy. Shredded chicken with your KitchenAid yet? No, I haven't. I'm going to be honest, Pete, I didn't even know you could do that. There's so many things I don't even like conceptualize with this KitchenAid because I've been using like some off-brand, KitchenAid mixer, not KitchenAid, but like an Amazon Basics, whatever, for like 8 years. And it was great, but it literally mixed shit. Like that's what it did. It had a whisker, it had a mix, and it had a dough hook. And you guys know I had to like hold it down. It wasn't great. This one, like you can actually get pasta attachments, meat grinder attachments for it. Like it is truly an engine it's an engine on my counter. I feel like this thing like just sneezes when I make bread with it, whereas my other one, it was like, wow, 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 wow. She had a really hard time. And this one just like snorts, but I didn't even know you could do that. I had no idea. I'm gonna have to like look up like what are unique things I can do with my KitchenAid or something like that, because I had no idea. It's seriously, Sharon, then that's it. And like I don't hate on that mixer. I'm donating it. Someone can fix it. That other one that I used for years and years and years. But there is something to be said about having the tool for the job. This is like, I feel like it's like having my Vitamix. When I got my Vitamix when I was in college, which I still have, and it still works phenomenally and perfectly, like to this day. That's how that felt. I was like, oh my God, I can make, and I do make ice cream in it, make soup in it. I do all sorts of things. The Vitamix is one of those things that just does everything. You can make flour in it, like fuck, it's one of those tools. Like I feel like my mixer and my KitchenAid are two things I will go to my grave with. These are just like fucking tools of my kitchen, and I love them. That mixer is so nice. The dough, like just as an example, like with the old mixer, you'd let the dough hook go for a while, and then you'd have to scrape down the sides and scrape the bottom, let the dough hook go for a while, scrape. I don't have to do anything. Like I'm just not even participatory in it. You put it on mix with the dough hook, and within 5 minutes, you've got the most silky, smooth, perfect fucking dough ball, and nothing goes to waste. There's nothing on the sides. It's just different. Hello, Sarah. I love you. I hope you're doing well, honey bean. No shit. I originally bought the mixer for my wife, and now I use it way more. Yeah. I think, I don't know. I had that other mixer before I met Zach. I was going to say, he's the kitchen person. Like, he's the one that uses all the kitchen stuff, most of it. But I dabble every once in a while. There should be an anchovy. I'd like to never eat an anchovy again in my entire life. Ever. The pasta attachment's worth it. I think Mish was the one that Mish told me the pasta attachment, but also like the the guard that it came with, thank fuck, that thing's beautiful. Just the plastic guard so you can pour flour in and it doesn't go all over the place. That's an innovation right there. Oh, there's a dog under me. Good. My mom has her own KitchenAid mixer for about 20 or more years. And that's when I'm like, that's the story I've heard over and over, Cocky. Like, some people in our community literally have their KitchenAid from their parents. Like, if you take care of that thing, which is pretty minimal to be real, you just don't abuse the thing, it's going to last me for forever. And I'm so excited because, man, is it useful. It's everything. Like, I have, no shit, I have, like, before I got this new mixer, I have my old mixer that was, like, the weird KitchenAid plasticky one. And then I have 2 hand mixers because that's how many varieties of mixer I needed to have to do what I needed to do. And I get to donate all of that. Like, I just need the mixer. It's just cutting down. I don't like single-use stuff in the kitchen, like gadgets, single-use gadgets and shit like that I think are pointless. Like, the garlic smusher, I don't understand. Just learn how to chop garlic. Like, it's just clutter. I'm not a big clutter person. I don't know who the fuck loves clutter, but I am anti-clutter. I hate it. So the more I can minimize what's in my kitchen, the better. So it's genuinely a case of, like, the better quality things we get, the less we need. Like, for Christmas, for instance, I got Zach. He has probably, I can count them from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 nice frying pans that throughout the years we have gathered, just, like, upgrading slowly. And this Christmas, I got him one really fucking nice pan. I was telling you guys, it's like one of those hex ones that stays flat on the bottom and has that hexing whatever. It's the only pan he uses now. It's useful for fucking everything. Like, it's just deep enough that you can make anything in it, but it's shallow enough that it doesn't act like a pot, you know what I'm saying? It has a pour spout. It's just the most perfect pan ever. Same with his knives. Like, we have a knife block, as I'm sure everybody probably does, but the moment I got him those 2 really nice knives, that's it. Like, those are the only 2 knives of the kitchen. So I feel like once it's slow, but, like, it really starts to just narrow down all the shit you need there in the kitchen, which is so nice. The wok is the only other pan that really gets fluxed in for very specific wok stuff. Yeah, we have one giant wok. I think I got that for him for Christmas years ago, something like that. I use the ice cream attachment for the KitchenAid. Also, the roto slicer is dope as fuck. What the oh, I'm gonna have to look into attachments. I don't use a mixer or processor often enough, but my knives, bowls, and air fryer are all top class. Yep. Yeah, it's worth it. It's just so nice. You need so much less stuff. It's fucking technology. I do blame my wife for this, but now I live by it. Buy nice or buy twice. It's real. No, it's so real. Like, I look at, I'm in my, like, late 80s at this point, so I look at clothes that I've had. I'm wearing a tank top that I owned in high school right now. I look at some of my clothes, and I look at the shit that is still in top quality today, and it's items, like, from REI. I don't have anything Patagonia. That's the only brand I can think of there. But, like, it's probably more expensive, and my mom probably got it for me for Christmas, but it's literally lasted 20 years of my reckless laundry habits, which is, if it can't survive the washer and the dryer, it doesn't survive my house. I don't do special laundry. I don't do separations of laundry. Like, you either go in and out or you're not part of my life. I don't do that shit. So everything I have, like, there is something to that of having, some nicer things. Like, but I don't think money, like, price of it's the be all end all. But I'm very much of that opinion, dude. I hate shopping and I fucking hate spending money. So if I can buy something one time, I'm much more likely to spend the money on that thing versus, like, buying something exponentially cheaper that I'm going to have to re-buy over and over and over again. Fuck that. Fuck that. When I was a kid, Rod, dude, this was probably, like, it was part of, like, the curse of being female, like, having a lot of females in the house and stuff like that. But I remember laundry was such a fucking ordeal because you couldn't put anything in the dryer that belonged to any of the girls in the house because it would shrink so bad you literally couldn't wear it to school anymore. So it was a case of, like, sorting through wet laundry, whipping out wet shirts and stuff like that, either hang drying them or jeans. Denim was the fucking worst. You had to hang dry denim, but it was very specific. You hang dried it until it was not totally dry, like damp-ish, and then you squeezed your ass into them. And then you did squats in the living room for a while to get them all stretched out to the actual shape of your body. And then you had to go rehang them up. And then they'd actually fit you when you put them on. Like, it was just this fucking ordeal of everything was an ordeal because clothes would get ruined, like genuinely just destroyed. They'd shrink so now you had a belly shirt or whatever. Bras and panties, like the underwire of bras, that would just tear out of bras in the dryer. The straps would get stuck in the dryer or tangle together into this horrible wad you'd never undo. So all of that had to be hang dried. I've literally eliminated all of those items from my life because I refuse. Everything I own is like spandex. It can go through the fucking wash and the dryer and it's fine and nothing shrinks because that was the goddamn hell of my childhood. Was just like, oh, it went in the dryer? Well, those $80 jeans are now dead to me. Like, I will never fit in those ever again. Fucking infuriating. Like, that was so now I just refuse. Like, that is, there are so many beautiful things we can do with our life that doesn't involve separating clothes. I don't get it. Hang drying denim, there was no other option. There was no, you couldn't fit in them. They wouldn't fit you the next day. Like, genuinely, if you dried them, they would just shrink so bad you could not get a thigh into them. Like, it was insane because they weren't stretchy. There was no spandex in denim. It was just straight up denim. Before items were made with planned obsolescence ingrained in the craft or manufacturers could sell more, very much so, yes. I'm very much looking for a box chopper that won't break after 6 uses. What's a box chopper? What's that? They fucking shrink. I mean, and denim doesn't, you can't get denim back. It's like shrinking something felted. Like, it's done now. You're never getting that back. Me with my Sarah, same. Literally, there was no other place that I could find jeans that fit my tall ass body other than Buckle. There's not a store to this day that I'm aware of that sells a 35-inch inseam for females that isn't like mom clothes, like mom jeans or something. Which, no shade, you do you, boo-boo, just not my jam. It doesn't exist outside of Buckle. And Buckle jeans were like minimum $80 a pop. You could buy jeans for $200 if you wanted to. It was insane. So if those jeans shrunk, like, I was very cognizant my mom would murder me because I had, 4 pairs of jeans maybe, and they were all around $100, and that's insane. But literally nothing fit me. I'm too tall. It was a nightmare. It was a nightmare. Fuck denim. It looks so good, but fuck denim. Ah, the look, the feel of cotton, the fabric of our lives. Just a massive ball. Or you remember when they would like spin, they would get spun so bad that they would just stretch to the point they would never go back to normal. So that bra's dead now. And bras were like, I mean, this is for those who didn't know. Back when Victoria's Secret was the only place we knew to get anything, bras were $50 a pop. Minimum. That's insane. I live in sports bras now. I've eliminated all these things from my life because they're just unnecessary. It's so stupid. What up, Mag? How are you, love? I had one pair of Jinko jeans ever, and my mom took them home the day we bought them and hemmed them, and I never wore them again because I got bullied. Heavily. I wish they sold women's jeans without men's measurements, please. I beg. I just want to have jeans that fit correctly. I feel like there should be some sort of standardization of sizes. Like, I don't understand how I can go into a store and be a size 4 or a size 12, depending on the brand. What the fuck? There has to be something. Like, there's just no standardization, so we have no idea how to buy clothes. And malls are gone now, so we basically just have to shop online and guess and check. Or live in spandex. Children are fucking cruel, dude. My nickname in middle school, Beached Whale. Beached Whale? And now, as a child, very hurtful. I wished many things on these children because, man, did it give me a complex about so many things in my life. But as an adult, I look back and think, where the fuck did a 4th grader get that language? Someone in their house was using that language. Someone in their house was doing that to another person. Like, big wow. Kids are just mimics. They're just mimics. And big fucking gross wow on whatever parents instigated that then, reflected onto me at school and gave me a horrible eating disorder, etc., etc., etc. But, like, what the fuck, dude? Side note, I did Facebook that kid later in life, prison. So, don't call kids beached whales. You'll go to jail. I'm a wanderer. Prison, karma, awesome. He was a mean kid. His name was Jamie. He was very mean. Kids are mean, but what's sad is most kids that are bullies are being bullied by their parents, or they're seeing their parents bully and they're just mimicking that behavior because that you literally learn how to interact with the world from your parents, right? For the most part, that's how we learn how to interact with our people around us. And someone did that to a kid. I don't get why they still use single number size for women's clothing. Should be like pants with 2 numbers at least. It doesn't make sense. And that's what I'm saying. So just to, I think I'm a size 8 in those weird sizes that don't make any sense whatsoever. Like, they're basically, so no shit, those sizes, the single digit or 8, 10, 12, etc., those are dress sizes. So those sizes, actually, there's some sort of math in there that correlates to your waist measurement. That's what that is. Seriously, that's where that comes from. And then when we separate, we finally accepted that women don't just have to live in dresses. We can wear 2 separate sizes of clothing. They didn't change any of it. They were just like, well, this is a size 6 top and these are size 6 pants. So obviously that should correlate to your waist size, which does not, thank you for that follow, by the way. None of that makes sense at all. But that's literally where it comes from. But if you went to stores like Buckle or something, you could find sizes 29, 32, 30, whatever. Those, actual waist measurements. And you could find length measurements as opposed to, for instance, you go to American Eagle. These are just places I used to shop when I was a kid. I have no idea if they even exist anymore. You go to American Eagle, I'd be a size 10 extra long. Whatever the fuck that is. Go to Buckle, a 29 waist, 35-inch inseam. Where's the, what the fuck is that? No idea. None of that makes sense. At all. I don't know what the math is there. There's just no consistency. I don't know how to shop. A size 3 to 12. I'm not kidding you. I'm a size 4 to a 12. Seriously. That's huge. That's a size 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. That's a 5 size. I could be any of those. Seriously, I'm not kidding. That is me too. Except add the advent of being stupid, dummy tall. Same bullshit. It's fucking dumb. And there's nothing. There's really nothing out there. We really have to kind of look for weird items. I really thrived off of the era of layering clothes because there was a lot of tank tops, extra long, super long tank tops and stuff like that because we were all layering a million things on each. But man, those tank tops, genuinely, this is from high school. I still own them because I can't find just long, nice tank tops that don't make me feel like I'm wearing just a bra out in public. Thank you for those biddies, Molly. Good morning. How are you, love? Verse, same. That's what I'm saying. That's pant sizes. I can be anywhere from a 4 to a 12. But what? That doesn't make any sense. Those should be mildly consistent. I can understand fluxing between 2 sizes, but 5, and that's just very normal for me. That I've just been used to that. I'll grab multiple sizes to go into a changing room or something like that because I just know it's going to be weird. And then you add the advent of being a fuck tall person. Length sucks. Mag, thanks for the dinosaur. I don't know what's happening. These is something happening on my screen? Do things happen? The combos confuse me, but I appreciate you. Have you ever read every brand's sizing charts? It's exhausting. No, it wouldn't make sense. It's adorable they even came up with that. Vincent, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Worsty. Worsty, use the bubbles of the highest order. Please go forth and be consensual in all the ways. Because nothing in this world is sexier than pure stubborn consent. And I appreciate you. Thank you. And thank you for the little hearts. Whatever's happening there. It's new, Mag. None of us quite understand what the fuck it is. It just feels like Twitch super desperately wants to be TikTok. Because that's I don't know if you TikTok, Mag. I don't. But I see TikToks because people in true crime documentaries use them as references because a lot of TikTokers end up true crimers. And I've seen this. It's a thing where people buy emotes that go up the screen or something. Yeah, me neither. I know. I just see clips of it. Gluten Morgan's love. Oh god, shoes are even more wild because now it's Fuck, do you have a wide foot? Do you have a narrow heel? Do you have a narrow foot? Do you have a wide heel? Do you have an ankle? Like, do you spankle? Shoes are fucked. I don't even know, dude. I've worn men's shoes for a year, or like, commercially advertised as men's shoes for years, because I find there's actually some level of consistency. Or unisex. Like, the shoes I wear right now are not gendered, they are just unisex shoes. There seems to be a consistency in sizing there. Are you stuck? Are you good? Are you trying to lay down, bud? You good, bud? I think I have a normal foot arch, to be honest. My sister has flat feet. That's the only reason I know. I've been to a podiatrist a couple times because I broke my toe bones. I got, what are they called? Stress fractures in my toe bones years ago. So I've been to a podiatrist. I have a doctor that's like a running sports medicine dude. And he's never mentioned my arch being fucked up at all. I don't think there's anything wrong with my arch, but I have a wide forefoot and a narrow heel. So usually if shoes fit the front of my foot really comfortably, they slide off my heel, like with every step. So I've just been before I found the shoes I have on right now, I've been very accustomed, just like, if I'm going traveling or something, bring blister band-aids. Bring a lot of blister band-aids. I will get them. But recently there's been this wonderful advent of shoes that have a narrow heel and a fucking wide forefoot. It sounds like a clown shoe that I'm describing, but that's basically my foot, and they don't slide off my heel. It's amazing. Like, I don't get blisters on my heel anymore. It's fucking great. Stupid question. No such thing. Why are there different sizes for men and women's shoes? Shouldn't a 7 just be a 7 regardless of the gender? They always made no sense to me. That's a really fucking good question. Same, Cocky. It's literally what I'm wearing right now. Aren't they just the most comfortable fucking shoes that are literally, what are they, $30? Not even. I think they're like $20 or something. I don't know how to say it. Is it Fayu? Fayu, I think is how you say it. I'd show you, but my dog's on my lap. The shoes that Cocky just typed in chat, that's the ones I'm talking about. And I'm not kidding. They're under $30. And they're the most comfortable shoes I've ever worn in my life. I've quite literally traveled the world in them. I've stomped the world in these things and never gotten a blister. It's phenomenal. They're designed for doing like cross training or like martial arts. So they're really form-fitting to your foot, but they don't squeeze your foot. I don't know. They're fucking comfortable, dude. I don't even remember how I found them anymore. I love them. But I do get questions every once in a while. Oh, do you do martial arts? No. Nope. I just want comfortable feet, and these are great. Fayu? Is it Fayu? I have no clue, so I'd go with that. Maybe if we get enough people saying it the same way, we'll just make it a thing. Barefoot shoes, that's basically what these are, Sarah. I'm not kidding. So, the advent of barefoot shoes, like, obviously everybody's like, you mean the toe shoes? No. Toe shoes came later, but the advent of the barefoot shoe is essentially you want to find a shoe, and this is for people who don't have foot problems, obviously, like don't have flat feet and whatnot. Thank you, bud. But you want to find a shoe that has 0 drop. That's a barefoot shoe. So meaning the thickness of the sole at the toe is the same as the thickness of the sole at the heel. So it doesn't mimic high heels and it doesn't like fuck up your stride. 0 drop. There's actually a brand of shoe called Zero. Like, they are 0 drop shoes, but but yeah, these are Faye's. I have them in red too. I've owned many pairs, but they're super fucking cheap and they're just so comfortable. I love them. I think I got knives into them too. I dig them. They're just the most comfortable shoe. And again, I have a narrow heel and wide foot at the front, if that helps. I'm just holding my leg up here like, hello everyone, welcome to my not sponsored. But I've gotten so many people to try these shoes because they're worth it at least to try. They're so cheap. And nowadays, my God, the things people try to charge for shoes, $100 a pair, and you should be changing your shoes like, what is it, every 6 months or something? My fucking God. There's Cocky same. Like, the last time I bought mine was literally, like, right before they released all these new color combos and, like, the designs with dragons on the side and shit. I'm like, I want all the colors now. I know. Welcome to, did you know I have EDS? I feel like one of those cartoons where they have someone else's leg up, you know, but the person pretends it's theirs. But it, like, is. Hello, everyone. feels really good on my hip, I'm gonna be honest. I'm just stretching now. It's just my third leg. It's fine. It's my spiritual penis. I assume Easy Cleason's white, very much so, and they're made of canvas. So if you've ever had like canvas shoes, they're really easy to just wipe. Like these ones, actually, I have gardened in these so much. I'm actually super impressed with how white these have remained. Like you can see the difference between the rubber and the white, but I've had these for at least a year now, and I do garden in them a lot. These should be very stained, and they're just not. They're just a very comfortable, basic-ass fucking shoe. But I have them in red and white, and I would like some other colors. They have so many colors, and they're so inexpensive. No, at Burning Man, you want something with a higher ankle to prevent the dust from getting in. Ugh. So, you know, the mud year aside, usually like Doc Martens or something like that is what people wear around. Because you want something to go up to like calf so the dust doesn't get in your foot, because it will eat your feet skin. It will eat the skin off your feet. Like that dust is so alkaline, it genuinely eats your skin, which is why you want to have vinegar baths every day. Like wipe yourself down with vinegar wet wipes or whatever. Because you come out of there with some weird peely ass skin. Yep, the vinegar water. It's so necessary. Everybody does it. It's really weird, Rod. Like I didn't believe it until I did it. But man, does it feel good to just like, you'll, like people at the end of the day, after you go ride your bikes all day or whatever and you're exhausted and it's evening and you're just like having that chill time before you go out for nighttime, people do like foot soaks in vinegar water. Like it's mostly cold water and then they just do a splash of the vinegar. They were like, you have no idea how relieving it is on your feet after this. And I was like, I don't know what you mean. Vinegar? Oh my God. It's so relaxing. He has chaps. Oh my God, he found chaps, Mag. I'm so excited for him. He already found them. And he has his fur coat. Which you have to have. That's not a weird thing. Literally, it's go get your furs. Because if you don't live in the desert, I know Mag knows this. Anybody who lives in the desert understands. It can go from 120 degrees to like 30. The desert is fuck cold at nighttime. So everybody has like fake furs on, obviously. But everybody has fake furs on. It's very universal. Fayu's apparently selling their rainbow stripe ones on massive sale for Pride. I'm gonna make a note of that. Not that I need any new ones, but do I want the gay ones? Fuck yeah, I want the gay ones. Okay, so they are. These shoes are $35 a pair, my dudes. That's really good. Just try them. Not a sponsor, not an ad. I wish I had a discount code. Fayu, if you would, or Fayu, or if you want to just teach me how to say your name, that'd be good. But also, if you'd like to sponsor me, that'd be great. I've been wearing your shoes for years, and I'm a big proponent. I literally walked all over London in them. I walked all over New York in my red ones. Don't worry, I cleaned them. I've genuinely walked. I've stomped the world with these. They're very comfortable shoes. They've had the rainbow ones all the time. So I give, you know what I mean? It's not like they're like, how do I say this? I don't like when the companies never have anything that's Pride-y in any way, shape, or form. And then all of a sudden in June, they're like, look at all of our Pride flag merchandise we have for this month because this is the month we accept you and love you. Do you know what I'm saying? I fucking hate that shit. But if you always have Pride merch and then you just put it on sale during my gay month, I'm cool with that. I'll save money on you. I can't. I love that you suggested fucking chaps for Rod, because he definitely... did you thrift them? I can't remember if he thrifted them or not, but he got them, and I'm jealous. BarkBox pissed off people because they pulled all their advertising for Pride stuff for Pride Month because of bigots. Way to give in to the fucking shitty-ass pressure. Beth texted me. I'm letting her know that I have to pee. Burning Man yard sale. That's where they were. Yeah. Which is just fucking awesome. Dream. It's Fayu. Hold on. I'll pull the link up. I'll just show you guys. I feel like I've got enough people on this, and they've, like, all of you have been very happy with your shoes, which is cool. Hold on. I don't feel bad showing them off. I'm not sponsored, by the way. Just like, God, you look fine. Look at this fine-ass motherfucker. Look at you. You looking pretty sweet, honey. How was dinner? Did you like your soup?
Yeah, it was good.
Sick.
Real good. Head up, I might keep you around.
I love ya. Okay, hold up. Let me fey you. So these are the actual shoes. Is something touching me? Oh, it's my own hair. I thought that was a bug. I almost had a moment. It's just me touching me. This is the website. Of course, dark mode is making it look weird. Sorry. I don't know. It's broke lately. My dark mode broke. We'll just turn it off for now. Bright mode life. So this is the Feiyu website. That's actually how you say it. I spell it. I don't know how to say it, but they have so many different colorways. And I saw the... Oh, there we go. Oh. It is. It's... Dude, these ones are $11. I love cheap stuff. Not cheap, but you know what I mean. I have those red ones. I love those. These are the Feiyu shoes and they're great. I like these ones. I think they're cute as fuck. Street Fighter. With the gold, like, are these not adorable? These are the ones I've been jonesing after for a while. It's literally Street Fighter shoes. Like, join the Feiyu cult. We have Street Fighter shoes. But I don't. I think I was, you know, I love to go on big rabbit hole searches for, like, internet. I go through internet reviews. And I think I was just in a mode where I was, like, sick of wearing the same, like, I was wearing those Adidas trainers for years and years and years. And they're not necessarily comfortable. They just weren't the worst shoes. But they slid off my heel. They gave me blisters, etc. So I went on this search. I was just like, I just want to find a basic fucking white sneaker. Just a white sneaker that is just, can go with everything. I don't care about it, whatever. And I went on the ultimate journey. And that's how I found Zero shoes. I found Zero drop shoes. Tried some out, realized that's definitely where I want to go. Like, that is so much more comfortable to me, especially when it comes to, like, long periods of time on your feet. And it led me to these. Somehow. I don't know. And I've just been wearing them ever since. And the fact that, I mean, I think they're, like, it looks like they're all 25% off right now. Which is crazy. Which means their shoes are $15. Just, all of them are, I might have to get a couple pairs. Do I need them? No. Do I want them? Yep. Are they super inexpensive and awesome? Mm-hmm. Hadouken! I know. How many people would scream that at my shoes, though? Okay, I have to pee really bad because shame. Shame. Not as much shame. And then we're gonna play some fucking Fallout 76 with Beth. I don't know what we're gonna do. I haven't played it in a bit. But it should be fun. It should be fun. I don't know. I gotta pee. That's it. Be right back. Stretch your legs. Take your joy. Load a bowl. Do what you need to do. Pee after sex. And wash thine piss! Classy alive and giving an anus swings. I appreciate you. This is what I forgot this morning. I forgot I fucking had a Fallout hoodie. I don't even know if it looks Fallout, but it is on the back. It says Vault 111. Am I stuck? Don't be stuck. It says 111 on the back, but I don't know, like... Oh, I guess the collar. It's the weirdest, like, cowl setup. These, Bethesda sold these years ago. You can become super up in it. I don't know how it's Fallout, but it's warm as fuck, so we'll go with it. Welcome back, everybody. I made some tea. That's it. We're gonna play some Fallout with Beth, I think. I'm gonna see if Discord is not being a dick. I'm like depressed about how sad the weather's been here. I want some summer weather, and it's just been nonstop storms for weeks. And no sun. It's just overcast and gray. And every morning I wake up And I see it, and I'm like, oh God, another day. What another glorious morning. I hate it. Just some, like, come on. It's June. Fuck. Does it? Is it? I don't know. I have my, do I have it? Where is it? I have a, what is it? Oh my God, Katie, brain. Hit Boy. Somewhere. But it literally, like, is just this massive thing you stick on your wrist, and unless you have a specific phone size, it doesn't fit in it very well. I don't know. It just sits in its box, but I have it somewhere. I swear I see it all the time when I want nothing to do with it, and then when I want to see it, I have no idea where it is. Is that just ADHD in a nutshell? It's, like, super obvious when I don't need it. After stream, I'll see it immediately, and I'll be like, what the fuck? Katie Brain, I have no idea. What up, BDO? How are you, love? Hot. Oh my God, really hot. You know, just fishing dropping yesterday explains the giant, 13 gigabyte update I had on Fallout. I feel like I have a tiny little hair itching me. Just, you ever feel like you have days where you're extra itchy for some reason? Who dat? Do I look like? It's like a cool mystical, like, magic cowl, right? It's actually Fallout. See, how would you know? How would anybody know it's Fallout? Didn't it? Oh, it's like in the. It's even hidden. I don't know. It's supposed to be Fallout. They're always here. They're having their treat right now. Yeah, I just saw that 13 gigabyte download last night along with my 34 gigabyte preload for Dune. Damn, you got some heavy gigs. That's exciting, though. I know, it's fishing. I have a character. Ma'am. I think they might be ready to fight, or Lilith's looking to get into the trash. You're not a trash dog. She's just standing by my trash can staring at me. Fail. I see you. Yeah, go lay down. Mm-hmm. That's a good girl. All right. Ready. I hate how much energy just being on my period takes the fuck out of me. So upsetting. That was such a perfect thing to come in on.
Hi, Gay.
That's all I have for you. Hi, Gay.
How are you doing, Cupid?
Good. I was just saying, I fucking hate how much being on my period just, like, takes all the energy out of my body. And I feel like every sentence I have to take this, like, deep breath, like, oh my God.
It's astonishing how much it does to us. And I
It's
always
so
underestimate
much.
it. I get random ones from stress because I have the implant in my arm.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm stressed or if I'm having a bad flare up, I'll have a period. So I'll be like, have a flare up or I'll be stressed and then I'll start feeling worse.
Dude, bodies are so fucking overrated.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not about
like,
it.
Deeply overrated.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, my controller's so far away. Oh no. Wait, is this control? Yeah, this is like controller name.
My Xbox One's works with it. Supposedly both
Yeah.
can work. Do you want to do
I have such better posture.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, if I don't use a keyboard. If I use a keyboard, I get all hunchy and I ruin my back.
Same. We need to just have, like, sofas ready for when we play computer games.
I've literally considered that hard. Like, could I just stream from that couch behind me? I'm just gonna lay here, guys.
You really should. At some point, you should do, like, cozy Thursdays or, like, cozy, like, one day a week where you have blankets wrapped around you.
Could be like the comfy couch.
Yes. Oh, it's so good. Let me see if I have to add you on this because you're confusing me. Did you want to do a little shared thingy?
Yeah.
We do. How do I add you as a friend on this? Oh, click to add friend. Oh.
Guys, I have to let you know. So, yesterday we got an achievement on Twitch that we were finally partners. Today, after 10 years, we finally made it to affiliate.
Amazing! I've done like
So-
confetti for you.
Thank you, metal. I didn't know that's the order it happened in, but you know what? It's,
you know.
it's fine.
Go. I'll do this if you fancy it. It is there for you
Got
if
it.
you fancy.
No, I love that. It's easier to follow the chats.
Yeah.
And your chat's chill and nice.
Yeah. You see
Some
that
of
chat?
some
She called
chats
you
I've
chill and
shared
nice.
with, my mods get very nervous.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yup. Or if it goes too fast as well.
Yes, that, or, just some chats where, the sudden response in my chat from every one of my mods is, please no. Please no.
Yeah. That's what Max has usually. Finding a good group to do it with.
Yes, nervous is my middle name. I understand. I empathize. There are some chats out there that are very scary.
Yeah, there are.
Or just finding a chat that vibes with your chat rules.
Yeah.
Which, we're inappropriate,
just-
but, nice.
Yeah.
There's a line there.
Nice and also consensual and not
Yes.
really, really weird. There's
Yes.
a cute weird.
Exactly.
Cute weird. We're cute weird.
We're, quirky weird.
Yeah, we're quirky weird. That's what
We should
people used
share
to say
just-
to me.
No shit. That was the first moment. I don't know what we played with Zeke, but Zeke was like, "Do you want to do shared chat?" And every one of my mods, please God, please no.
No. I think I've added you.
I had
Freeman is
a
in my
really
name
great
on it.
laugh. Let me see.
I think so.
Where
It's in Fallout 76, I think. It might have come up with it. I added somebody called...
I am cramping hard. I took the drugs, but man, is my body tired. All of the crampies. Hold on. As usual, we have movie night tonight in the Discord, and that's in an hour, no, 2 hours, hour and 45 minutes, whatever. And what's today? Wednesday. We're watching, Jesus, Farscape. I know, the fact that you're working on the uterus and it's uterus time is just fucking, man. It's been a while since I've had really bad cramps, and today it's just that persistent, constant ache that kind of comes in these weird, waves. And I forget. I mean, of course it's happened every single month since I was fucking 13, but, I forget how just, exhausting it is. All over. My whole body just feels so tired and wired from it. It's so weird. So I'm going to have a delicious snack and then do something. And then watch movies. Watch Farscape with movie night and hang out and, I don't know, relax. And I hope you do the same. Treat yourselves well. Eat a delicious snack. What's tomorrow? It's 2 sleeps until Faded Friday. If you didn't know, Faded Fridays are days when we listen to awesome music and hang out with each other. And it's magical, and we have good laughs, and some of us get really high and some of us don't, but to all of you, I encourage you to take your fucking joy. That's importante, whatever it is that gets you through the day. Hi, bud. My joy is my little midnight dog over here. One of my oldest and dearest friends here on the platform, Dan, is live, so I'm gonna raid him. Tomorrow I want to play more of that game that we started yesterday. Slay the Princess. That game is so cool. So if you want to hang out tomorrow, please come by. Fridays, Faded Fridays, of course. And that's as far as my brain's going for now. Thank you for hanging out for Fallouts. And thank you for all those follows. Please make sure to follow my girl Beth. We've been friends forever. She's one of the oldest and dearest friends of mine on the platform from back in the creative days. And just quality, awesome human being. Who streams or crafts and stuff. So do that. I love you guys. Take care of yourself. Come here. You're such a good boy.